let's talk about some Area 51. How's it going, guys? Untamed Gaming here. Glad to see you guys stopped by to check out the content. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some Area 51. Whoa, that was cool. So, I'm kind of like the guy who likes himself, you know, a nice conspiracy theory to talk about with some friends, or perhaps in a video. Alright, to just get the basic facts out there, Area 51 it's a military base that is used for certain, it's an airfield, and it is in Nevada. It is super protected, and they just basically don't want any public being in, military business. It's kind of understandable. But this is when conspiracy theorists go to the extent of saying, okay, if this is just a regular military airfield that is used to build certain military planes and whatnot, why did they go to the depth of, if some random person were to go cross a sign, they are gonna be likely to get shot by someone else? Why does an airfield security have that protocol to go ahead and shoot people when they cross a line? Now, I don't think they're gonna shoot you immediately. I think the thing they're gonna do is stop you first, like pull you over, possibly in those classic white pickups that you see in documentaries about the Area 51 base, in the entrance, the infamous entrance. They will probably pull you over because I don't think anyone wants to see someone get killed just because they cross the line. And since we're on this topic, there was an article by CNET that states that there is 1.3 million people who want to raid Area 51, which is pretty crazy. 1.3 million people who want to show up in Area 51 and just do what it takes just to get to the base itself. Now, this would be kind of funny if this raid were to happen. It's extremely unlikely that there'll be these many people want to come to an airfield just to see some aliens. The funny thing is, if they were to go there and raid and check out all the buildings, if they could just get in there in some way, but there's just no aliens. It is just a regular military base where they conduct certain experiments on certain plane models or anything aircraft-like, and there's just no signs of alien life or alien tech. Yeah, it's all fine and dandy about, seeing alien life, but if you think about it, we've already discovered alien life that is not on our planet. There is bacteria on other planets, asteroids, meteors, they're pretty much everywhere. Bacteria is pretty much everywhere. And it is, that's just how it is. Those are the aliens that we know of already as bacteria. They're on planets like Mars, possibly some existing on Venus with those harsh conditions. That's basically all we discovered as of now. But then again, if this is just your average ordinary airfield for military purpose only, and I totally get it, 100%, that the public should not be involved with military stuff. If it's just in your average ordinary airport, why does it have such a tight security? I get airports need to have security, but for Area 51, the entrance, there's a sign, the infamous sign about Area 51. There's the dudes, the army dudes in the white truck, that thing. That sign is 10 or more miles away from the actual base itself. So if you were to go cruising speed, I'm talking if you were to go 80, without swerving on dirt road, going 80, you still have 10 miles to go. So that gives the army or whatever enough time to intercept you and try to take you out. Not taking you out as killing you, but taking you out from whatever it is you're trying to do. Why is such a tight security? I'm from Minnesota, and sometimes when we take flights, I go out of my hometown airport to go down to the Minneapolis airport. And on the other side of the airport itself is a little hangar for military airplanes like C-130s and whatnot. People from the airport can see that. It is not a secret. There is a military or Air Force place over there for military use. We can see that. And when it comes to Area 51, it's like you can only stand here 30 miles or so away from the airport itself. Now, there could be just some like common sense things like, yeah, listen, it's just an airfield, you don't have to be here, this is military purpose only. But it's just, why the security and why the threat of, you know, getting shot at when you cross the line? Now, I'm not saying they're gonna get immediately shot, it's just that you're gonna get a warning or so. So yeah, like Area 51 is a pretty fun topic to talk about with a group of people that know about Area 51 as much as you do. And it's always like a fun topic to come to talk about, and the stories that were like that come out of this topic alone. There's been like a lot of documentaries on it, people saying that they see lights in the sky at night. There's some sketchy things going on at Area 51 that are just trying to stay, you know, away from the public and make sure it's always classified and whatnot. But what do you guys think about Area 51? Should people actually raid the place? And so to say, if they were to go over there, they just literally find nothing? Would that just be the waste of time, or worth the time, I should say? What do you guys think? Put it down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.